What is going on, YouTube? It's your girl Easy Breezy, and I'm back with another hair sponsor. Thank you so much, Sdamey Hair, for sending us this loose deep wave lace front unit. Modeling today, we have a brand new client to my channel, and today I want to give her a awesome transformation. Now, today we're taking her from this brown highlighted look to a dark 1B, almost jet black color. And y'all know, okay, them jet black middle parts, that's that bad bitch style. Y'all already know what's going on with the jet black middle parts, so it's gonna be a refreshing new look for her today. All right, so first and foremost, I'm taking my Sea Breeze and I cleansed off the whole application area so we can remove any makeup, oils, or lotions on her skin. After I did that, I sprayed a little bit of that Got To Be Glue holding spray on her skin as well. And what the holding spray does is it adds like a thin, tacky like coating on the skin, so the glue actually sticks a lot better. All right, so now that the hairline is prepped for this stocking cap, I applied a thin coat of liquid lace glue to it. Now I'm sticking on the cap, and the cap shade that we're using today is the dark brown from GalaxyGirlHair.com. All right, let's press that in really good, and once it's dry and it kind of feels tacky on top of the stocking cap as well, now we can take our scissors and cut that excess cap off. All right, so now that we are done prepping our model for this lovely lace frontal install, let's get into this shop talk, all right? Whatever happens in the shop stays in the shop. Y'all already know. So this shop talk is going to be about one of my ex-best friends, okay? And I really don't want to say ex because I don't really know if we're ever going to be friends again. I don't know if we're going to have a conversation one day. Like, I avoid talking cash shit about this person, you know what I'm saying? Because who knows what can happen. But I will say what actually happened and my perspective on it. Okay, that's one thing I will do. All right, so let me start off by saying that this person is not a bad person. She's sweet. She's creative, she's talented in many ways, and that's what's up. But it's just a certain few of her habits and her personality traits that just get under my skin. So number one is the lack of basic manners and common courtesy when you're at someone else's house or at someone else's event. Like, for example, she will come to my house and just eat everything. Like, what you got for dinner, or what you made today, or you got leftovers. And it's like, girl, you have your own place, you know what I'm saying? You have your own money. Why do you come to my house and automatically ask me for food? And I know that's petty or whatever, but when it's constant and when it's like every other day, it's like, girl, go home. Another reason why I mention that is when we go to people's barbecues or certain events, it's like this girl runs to the kitchen and makes 3 plates, covers them up, and then has another plate to eat at that moment. Like, girl, this is not even your event. There's more people that have to eat. You already done packed 3 to-go plates and you eating another one? Girl, like, relax. This is not your shit, my baby. Like, you too greedy. Another thing that relates to like the no home training thing is every time she leaves my house, this girl leaves a trail like of hair, makeup, trash, garbage. It's like when you stepped in my apartment, it was clean. It was clean. It smelled good. It felt good. Once you left, I had to clean up after you. That's a problem. So yeah, I don't like that. Like, I don't do that when I go to other people's houses. So I expect the same when you come to mine. Like, that's common sense. Clean up after yourself. Duh. So another thing that I don't appreciate, and this is old, you know what I'm saying? But I never forgot this. When we were younger and only like one person in our friend group had a car, one person had to pick all of us up and we gave that one girl gas money, right? This child here would never have no gas money. Like, what is $5 to have one of our friends pick us up, take us to the function, and then bring us back? She would like come to one of our houses or have her parents drop her off at one of our houses so she can ride with us. But it's like, girl, I feel some type of way that I'm the only one giving gas money and we should be splitting it, if anything. And that same behavior like rolled over to our adult lives where, for example, if we all were going somewhere, right? Some of us would carpool and we would only drive 2 cars, instead of everyone drive their own car, right? Like at this point, we all had cars. But this girl would never drive. Like, you never drive. You never contribute to the cause. Like, girl, you don't contribute nothing. Nothing. You never drive. Y'all, and that is so annoying to me. Not in our whole 10, 15 years of being friends did she ever drive anywhere. I don't like that. All right, so another thing that irked my soul, okay? One time we booked a cabin trip, right? And everyone just had to give $80, and this trip has been planned for like at least like 2 or 3 months, right? So everyone should have at least $80 if you plan on going. When the time of the trip actually came up, this girl was talking about she only had $20 to give. Girl, as much as you eat crab legs and as much as you be eating that juicy crab and eating out and all this shit, you couldn't save up another $60 to go on vacation with like 10 other people that's putting in? But one thing I will say is that was not my trip that I was planning. That was one of my other friends' trip and she accepted her $20. So I'm like, hey, ain't my problem. So fast forward, now we're actually at the cabins, right? Everyone is taking their luggage out the van and we're finally walking in the doors for the first time. Tell me why this girl runs to one of the biggest bedrooms and throws her stuff on the bed. What do you think you're doing? Now, I understand when a group of people books a cabin, it's your responsibility to claim your room. You know what I'm saying? If you snooze, you lose. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, girl, you gave a whole dub. So sit your ass on the couch, okay? Wait till everyone finds their room and then you can get up. But lo and behold, someone else that actually paid the full amount had to sleep on like this random twin size bed in the hallway. And she willingly gave up her room for the girl that paid the $20 because I guess she don't want to cause drama. She don't, want to add fire to the flame. So that was her decision. But in my mind, I was like, trifling. So given the fact that this girl only had $20 to put in on the entire cabin, y'all already know she ain't have no money for the groceries. So yeah, and y'all, I'm not even done, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this. When you have a group of friends, sometimes there's going to be one person that's lacking and slacking sometimes, you cover that person, you buy their food, you take care of them because you love all your friends the same. But when this trickles on into adulthood, it's like, we too old for that. All right, so one more story I'm going to tell you guys about this person that really was the straw that broke the camel's back. One time we were at my house, right? And I was working on my Pretty Scientist business. So I had like a bunch of bottles and oils and flowers and stuff like all over my house, right? And my house really looked like a whole factory. So every person that came in used to always be like, oh, what you making or what you working on? Just regular small talk. So one day, this particular friend came in my house and looked around, didn't say nothing, kind of just like peeped the scene and just sat at my table like it was nothing. Now, I'm not going to be vain and I'm not going to be arrogant and be like, oh, you ain't asked me what I was doing. That means you a hater. But I know this girl. I know this girl. And one thing I know she does, when she admires something, she won't acknowledge it. So when she copies you, you won't think she got it from you. But the reason why I even know that is because I've seen her do that with other women, other beautiful women, celebrities and things like that. Like she would talk down on them or say, I don't like how she does this, or I don't like this. And all of a sudden that'll be her inspiration for her next photo shoot or something. And I'll be like, girl, if you like it, just say you like it. Why you gotta hate on it and then copy it? So yeah, that's how I know that that's what was going on in that moment. And I broke. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I broke. Y'all know I be too nice. I can't be mean, direct for nothing. Like, it takes everything out of me to be like mean. So like later on in the night, I told her, I was like, you know, if you need some raw products or some manufacturers or some people that make labels, like I got you and stuff. And I instantly regretted it because y'all, the face she made, it was just like so bland, so dull. And she was just like, okay. And from that moment on, I told myself, you know what? I'm not gonna let this girl in my house anymore. I'm not gonna let her get a first look at my next move, my next business move, my next power move. I'm not gonna talk to her about anything I got going on. And I'm just gonna let her watch. So that's exactly what I did. So when I ended up launching Pretty Scientist, like it was a huge launch. It did great. I did great numbers my first week. I was really proud of myself and all my friends were supporting. Some people were buying things from my website. And this girl did not like one post. She didn't like one post. She didn't repost anything to her story, not her page. She didn't buy anything. She didn't support me. And from that moment on, I realized she a hater, period. She a hater, period. And I really think she didn't do it because she is on her own little quote unquote spiritual path and she finds herself making products and stuff. But number one, our products are not the same. So I think that she didn't think it was like enough space for two spiritual, entertaining girls. I don't know, but I definitely don't care to find out. I just said a whole mouthful, y'all. So let's get back into this install. So I did some barrel curls in it and now I'm just sculpting it with some Got to Be holding spray in my comb. And we're gonna try to give it a nice flowy, soft look today. And in the meantime, let me know what y'all feel about this shop talk in the comments below. Do y'all agree with me? Have y'all ever had a friend that was like that? Let me know. All right, you guys, so we are at the end of this transformation. And remember, this wig was a loose, deep wave texture and we pressed it out really straight. It's nice and flowy. And listen, if y'all are looking for a curly wig that can get straight and get curly once wet, this is the unit for you. So once again, thank you so much Sdamey for sponsoring this video. If you guys want this exact unit, I'm gonna put all the information in the description below. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you go ahead and do that and turn on your notifications. See y'all later.